Hello, my name is Luke McNally and I would like to present my updated version of the Project Management Portal. The first new feature forces a user to log in before they can access any of the other web pages. Currently this feature is only implemented on the projects screen, so if I try to access projects without logging in, I'll be taken to the login screen. The login screen will only let users with valid credentials access the system. It will also tell the user if their username or password is what is stopping them from accessing the system. I will now show you the code for this system and demonstrate it in action. Here is the code I am using for the system. And now I've just been told that the username was invalid, but if I enter a valid username and an invalid password, the system will inform me that the password was invalid. But if both credentials are accurate, then I can easily access the system. I will now show you how the system lets me add another user account. While this was possible before, I could not hash passwords before, and now I can. If I enter the password Sabre, it will be hashed when added to the system. This means I will not be able to read it. I will now show you the code that hashes the passwords. This is the code that hashes the information in the variable that stores the password before it is uploaded to the database. Now, in addition to hashing passwords, I can also search for particular users by their ID. For example, 30 is the ID of Long John Silver. 44 is the ID of the user account I just created. So if we search for that, we will see the account I just created. This account can not only be searched for but updated. So if I change Vader to Sidious and click update, then the database will change to reflect the changes I just made. Here we've seen that Vader has been changed to Sidious. I can also delete the account. Which is also a new feature. I will now show you the table that allows the user to view the projects that are stored in the database. Currently the only project stored in the database is overdue. This is because today's date is after the due date. If this were not the case, then the status would be on track and in green. I implemented this feature with the following code. The highlighted code shows how this feature was implemented. I will now create a new project. The current project managers available are taken directly from the database, as can be seen here. That was done with the highlighted code. Currently there are no users working on the project, so the assigned staff table is empty. I will now assign Long John Silver to work on the project. I will now submit the task, and you can see now that a task has been added and the table is populated. I can now view the task that I just created, and I can also assign another user like Flint. I can now view their tasks separately, and should one of them gain an additional task, it will be added to the list. Flint's additional task has been added, and you can now see that we are on track to build the Death Star because the date it is due is not after today's date. I also have a logout button available for the user to use when they are done. And now if I try to click back to access the system, I will remain on the login screen. Thank you very much for watching. If there are any additional questions, I'd be happy to answer them given the chance.